Hey there, good morning. I'm Councillor Glen, and this is my weekly update for Saturday, October the 18th. This morning I'm on Abbott Street for the annual 9-Run races. The 5K is underway. In fact, you'll probably see some finishers who have already finished the 5K. Great time for the 5K because it started at 8 a.m. It's about 8:20 a.m. So the folks you might see walking by the camera have finished, in 15 or 20 minutes for a 5K. That's a pretty good time. There are over 1,600 racers this morning. They are participating in 5K, 10K, 15K races, and a family 2K. And all of this is in support of the First Responders Foundation, an Ottawa-based organization that supports mental health programs for first responders, police, fire, and paramedics. They do some amazing work. So thank you to all the volunteers who make this event possible. Thank you to all the racers, and thank you to everybody from the community who came out to cheer them on, family and friends and neighbors. It's really great. This is a great event every single year. Now, Abbott Street is closed this morning from Stittsville, Maine to Westridge, and there's some closures on Westridge as well in the morning, and there'll be some slowdowns on Stittsville Main Street just because we have so many people in the area. So be aware of that over the course of the morning. There is lots going on in Stittsville today. I'm hoping to drop in and say hello to the tree planters over at Carp Road. This is an activity organized by the Eco West Enders and the City of Ottawa. They're going to be planting about 175 trees this morning at Carp Road. And if you're watching this in time, it starts at 9 a.m. and you're welcome to go and join them. And then tomorrow, the Stittsville Muslim Association are hosting a coffee house, and it's open to everyone. Just the general public, any residents can drop in. It's over at the Stittsville Muslim Association building on Stittsville Main Street, next to Frederick Banting School and the Legion. And I believe it's at 1 p.m., maybe it's at 2 p.m. Anyways, I'm going to drop by, and I hope to see some folks there from the community as well. There are lots of events. I'll give you a few more at the end of this video. I wanted to look back first, though, at the week that was at City Hall and some of the highlights from City Hall. On Tuesday at Finance Committee, we were really focused in on primary care. In fact, City of Ottawa, the committee approved a new primary care recruitment and retention strategy. Now, interestingly, we're not doing like a doctor bonus. You've probably heard about some municipalities where they've given bonus money for doctors who come and set up shop in their community. We're not doing that in Ottawa because, as it turns out, that's prohibited under the Ontario Municipal Act, although clearly there are a lot of municipalities and the province turning a blind eye to that. But in the Ottawa context, because we don't just need 1 or 2 primary care providers, we need almost 300. It would become quite expensive, plus we would have to offer that enticement to every doctor in the community as well, which would quickly become very expensive. So instead we have 10 action items of things that are very much in our control. A lot of it is focused on working with medical students, new graduates, and making sure that they stay in our community. They are training in our community. We want them to stay here. And also in attracting international medical professionals as well. I've been saying primary care because it's more than just doctors. It is nurse practitioners, and it is other healthcare workers as well that are part of these primary care teams. More information on my website about that. Now also, the committee approved a motion that I put forward about our Kanata-Stittsvile Health Hub, and we're going to start a process to sever a piece of land, about 7 or 8 acres, near Canadian Tire Centre, that can then be sold to an organization that will be setting up a health hub. So this is really good news as well. A small but important step towards getting that health hub built here in the community. And of course, we still do need provincial funding to make that a reality as well. Another committee, one that I'm not on Thursday, approved a new landscaping licensing program. This is to address, we've had a lot of issues with, in particular, hardscaping, so like patio stones and pavers and so on. And now landscapers who do that part of landscaping will need to have a license. They'll need to show that they have proper insurance. They'll need to have an understanding of all of the city rules when it comes to what is and isn't allowed. So I think that's something that's very much needed, and that'll be starting next year. Ottawa Public Health is reminding folks about COVID vaccines. and flu vaccines. If you're in one of the high-risk groups, they are available right now. And general public, they'll be available a week from Monday on October 27th. Check with your pharmacy or your doctor, primary care provider, and please do get vaccinated to protect yourself and your family and the community as well. Ottawa Police this week have been warning people about something called distraction thefts. These are thefts that happen in public spaces, sidewalks, perhaps shopping malls and so on, where the criminals are using distraction to steal jewelry and watches and so on. Looks like they're targeting seniors. We're aware of at least a couple cases here in Stittsville, so just be aware, and there is more information on the Ottawa Police website about that as well. If you're out and about in the city, be aware of some road closures and lane closures. The Kichi Zībī Mīkan, that's formerly the Ottawa River Parkway, it's going to be closed this weekend and the next weekend between Carling and Island Park because they are trying to complete the work around the road paving so they can hopefully soon reopen that to 2 lanes in each direction. Also along the Queensway today, I saw there's going to be some lane closures and ramp closures downtown as they continue that rehabilitation and the upgrades there. Here in the community, it's not going to cause any traffic jams, but you might notice some work happening along Terry Fox between Westphalian and Fernbank. What they're doing is they're upgrading, well, they're not upgrading, they're building a new pathway so that there'll be a continuous walking pathway, recreational pathway along Terry Fox. There are a couple gaps between Westphalian and Cope, so they're going to be building some new pathways there. So we have a continuous pathway. That'll be a nice place to walk along for sure. Kind of connecting the stormwater ponds there. Next weekend, that's October 25th, on the other end of Abbott, closer to Westridge. Hope you can drop by. We're going to be doing a drop-in information session about some planned pedestrian and cycling upgrades for safety and accessibility. This will likely be happening next year that the construction happens, but we want to get some feedback and just see where we can tweak the plan, make the plan better, a number of measures that are being proposed. So come join us next Saturday morning for that. You can also find information on my website about that one. So let's talk about upcoming events then. November 10th, we are hosting a panel called Are We Ready? Adapting to Climate Change and Growth. We're going to have a number of guests from organizations like Ottawa Hydro, Mississippi Valley Conservation Authority, Enviro Center, and City of Ottawa. We're going to be talking about how the city and other organizations that we work with are preparing for the impacts of climate change, more extreme weather, as well as growth, more people moving into our community. So that's November 10th, and you can register on my website. November 13th, save the date. I don't think we have information on my website yet, but it is going to be November 13th in the evening. An update on Carp Road construction, the latest design for the road, how that's going to roll out with the construction work, some of the construction impacts. It's a very big project, so watch for more info coming soon for that one. I should probably update you on Robert Grant Avenue. It's getting very, very close to opening. They've done the final layer of asphalt, the paving, that's great. There's some line painting and there's some signage and there's a few small tweaks to ensure it's completely safe. We are getting very close to opening Robert Grant Avenue, but it will not be this weekend. The Stittsville Legion is looking for volunteers to assist with poppy sales. The annual poppy campaign starts on October 31st, so if you'd like to help out, contact the Legion or contact me and I'll put you in touch with the Legion. How about that? And finally, Monday is the beginning of Diwali, which is the festival of lights celebrated by many people in our Indian community here in Stittsville. A really special occasion, and if you're wondering why you're going to see more lights on porches and at homes all over the community, it's probably because we are entering Diwali. So best wishes to everyone in our community who is celebrating. That's it for me today here at 9 Run Run, a very busy spot. Great to see the races here again this year. Hope you have a great weekend, and I'll talk to you here next week. Take care.